Yo, what's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and I'm back today with Dynasty, the Tulsa Dynasty, that is, episode number 15, and NCAA Football 13, and this is the last regular game of the season, and I forgot if we're home or away. Let's take a look. I'm pretty sure we're on the road, but we're taking on SMU Conference USA game, again, the regular season finale, that is. And if we can hold on and win this game, we will finish the regular season undefeated and also clinch a spot in the Conference USA championship game, which, you know, obviously would help us further our quest to a BCS national title game. If you haven't been paying attention to this series, or if you're new to my channel, this is the 15th episode, like I said earlier. Make sure you check out all the other episodes. There is a playlist in the description down below that will show you all other 14 episodes, including this one and anything in the future, so you can bookmark it, do whatever you feel. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. The Twitter name is in the description down below. It's @StrangerPopular. And I've said it every episode just about. Most of these games I played months and months and months ago. So it's been real fun kind of as I'm editing them, going back and watching and seeing basically what happened in these games. And I recall that this game was really close, which it ends up being, so that's kind of why the video is so long compared to others. It was a pretty good game, which will come down to the wire, I can tell you that. As you see, we're getting off to a really slow start, down 7-0 with a bad turnover in the red zone, as you saw earlier. But yeah, SMU is a really tough opponent. As you can see, they are ranked number 20 in the country. I believe their record was 10-1 coming into this game. And after this game, before bowl season kicks off, we will be doing a little more recruiting, getting into that type of stuff, league leaders, all that stuff I like to do in between games. Then you see a really big game right here, Nebraska and Iowa, 3-4, both teams ranked ahead of us. The loser, we should jump ahead. The winner is probably going to jump up to number 2 or 1, I would expect, because that would be a pretty quality win. And if you saw the last episode, you saw we were projected to make it to the Rose Bowl, taking on Nebraska. So that'll be very interesting to see that outcome mixed with our, the outcome of this game, and we'll see what's going on. So this, like I said, this video is extremely long, and I always struggle with topics to talk about during this video because, as I've stated before and again, I'm not the type of commentator that's gonna commentate on what exactly is going on play for play in the video. I might break in and when I notice something, but I had a few different things that I wrote down that I wanted to talk about. Number one, if you guys are really into NCAA Football 13 Dynasty series on YouTube, I want to give this guy a shout out. His channel is Blackjack Media, I believe. I will look up the exact link, or look up the exact verbiage to his channel and certainly put it in the description. But he's a smaller channel who is growing quickly. And I really like his content. He's doing a Wyoming Dynasty, and I just really think it's a good watch. So I wanted to take some time out and shout him out. And he's in the Sports Commentator March Madness tournament that I am also in. And I'm not sure at what point you guys will be watching this. I'm actually recording this Tuesday afternoon. I'm probably going to be uploading it Wednesday. But I'm not sure if the tournament would have started by now by the time I put out this video. But I did submit my video yesterday for the first round of the Sports Commentator March Madness tournament, and Blackjack Media is in it as well. And I said from the get-go, if I'm not going to win it, I really would like to see him win it, and I think he has a good shot at pulling a lot of upsets. I think he was like a 6 or 7 seed. But again, his content's really good. He does NBA 2K, NCAA Football 13, and I think he does some other Let's Plays of, non-sports gamings. But again, I really just want you guys to check out his channel. He has really good quality videos. Another thing, and I've been doing this across my videos, and I will continue to do it in the future here, I'm going to be doing a question and answer video coming up pretty soon. But what I would like you guys to do is submit all your questions to, there's a website. It's ask.fm, and that's M as in Mary, /stranger popular, just like my Twitter name. And if you go to that website, it just has a box for you to type in a question. You do not have to put your name. You can if you want, but just type in any questions that you have, hit submit, and that way it'll keep a nice log of all the questions that you guys submitted. And then we'll do basically a Q&A. I'm going to answer all the questions that you guys ask me. I'm going to try to answer them all. The reason I'm doing it on the website is in the past I've just done it, on a video and said submit your questions, but I have a big audience, and I think some people check for certain series versus others. I'm sure there's some of you that watch all my videos, but I'm sure there's a lot of you that watch only Ultimate Team or only the Tulsa Dynasty or only MLB The Show. So I'm just trying to get this message out there in a variety of different videos, and basically submit your questions, and we'll probably answer them all on a Madden 13 gameplay for my 32 team rank challenge, since that's a pretty good series to, basically get information off or get questions out there. And a couple other things, like I said, I just got a laundry list of different things I'm going to talk about here. A couple weeks ago, I put out a Tulsa video, a Tulsa Dynasty video, nothing you guys haven't seen yet, and some of you might even be subscribers because of these videos. But I put out a Tulsa Dynasty video on Sports Gaming Universe. And I did gain a lot of subscribers after it, but one thing I noticed in the comments section, a ton of people questioned what difficulty I had this game on, and were just surprised that I'm undefeated with Tulsa. I can tell you, well, let me just start off by saying I'm playing on Heisman difficulty. If you don't believe me, you can go back and watch the very first episode of this series. When I'm setting it up, you can see all the customizations I made, if you will. And you can see that I did put it on Heisman difficulty. Another thing that a lot of people, or no, I'm just totally losing my thought here. I'm trying to read off a notepad, but anyway, yeah, it is on Heisman difficulty. But I'm pretty sure for NCAA 14, I mean, Tulsa, they were, I think, a one-star school, but they were ranked pretty high. I think like an 89 overall. They do have some good players, a lot of fast players. That's mainly why I picked them. But there's a lot of other NCAA dynasties out there on YouTube where guys just really, I don't know, I guess they struggle. They're not winning as much, and so I don't know if that's why everybody's surprised that I'm undefeated with Tulsa. But I believe next year in NCAA 14, I'm going to really pick a bad school. Obviously, I have no idea who I want to pick. If you guys have a favorite unknown, really small school that you might want to put in my mind in advance, feel free to leave that in the comments. I don't watch too much college football, but I do watch enough, I guess. So, but I'm really gonna, make an effort to pick a not as good team next season, and see if I can, grow that team further on. So you see, we got another studio update here, and Iowa is now leading Nebraska. So that Rose Bowl prediction might not be true if Nebraska loses there. And obviously we still have to win this game. But yeah, speaking of NCAA 14, so one school I may think about doing is the University of Buffalo, because I went to college at Buffalo State, which was nearby UB, and I live in Syracuse, New York, as I mentioned before. I might even do Syracuse, I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. So if you guys have any suggestions on that, feel free to leave it in the comments. The other thing that I'll just close this video off with is a ton of people always ask me about the intro music in my videos. If you've been subscribed for a while, you know that I've always had a mixture of music, but ever since I got my custom intro, I did stick to this one song, and it really doesn't have a name, but I can tell you the guy who made the beat, or the artist who made the beat, goes by the name of Polador. And I will there's going to be a ton of links in the description of this video, but I guess that's just how it has to be, considering it's kind of a just laundry list type video. But it's P-O-L-D-O-O-R-E, and you can catch his work at soundcloud.com soundcloud.com/POLDOORE. Again, I will leave that in the description. So he is the one that makes the beats So you can see we are down here 42 to 28. It's not looking good. 2 minutes to go, or a little under 2 minutes. But Tony Douglas isn't having that, and he has a huge return just like he did in the Liberty Bowl to keep us in the game here, and we're only going to be down 7. Again, this video has a lot more to go. I'm out of things to say, so I'm not going to continue to ramble on. I'm going to let the video play. I'll drop some music in here in the background. You guys enjoy the rest. Make sure you click that thumbs up if you did enjoy this video, and we'll be back with the next episode pretty soon because it's already edited, and it'll be a housekeeping, recruiting, all that good stuff video. So thanks again, guys, for watching. It's Popular Stranger. I'm out till next time. Peace.